Now, when you look at the Nigerian entertainment industry, it's not like artists don't have problems with record labels, but you don't hear them. You don't see them dragging their record labels to the mud. Don Jazzy, Marvin's record, a lot of artists have left, Magis and the rest, right? But you never hear noise. Never hear noise. Roger left his own record label, no noise. Corredable and all. Why Cameroon here when I go drag the investor the whole social media? So don't you guys think that some for you, the creatives, no, that the deep on their own home? Because it's a lot of disrespect. I don't give my money. You don't can be popular now.
And it destroys the opportunity for other people.
No matter what, they still bow. To whatever they see Don Jazzy, they still bow down. Cameroon artists, they do and so for their former labels.
Yeah, because most times it's because the artists themselves don't understand why they are into the music. Because they just look it like, okay, I just have a talent, somebody wants to invest in me, you know. But when they give them the fine print contract, most of them don't even have the time to go through those fine print contracts. Okay. You understand? And sometimes too, the label owners, they don't provide most side of their own bargain.
I think so. Or you guys are way. I just feel like you guys on entitlement.
No, it's not entitlement.
Let me show you my own picture.
Let's hear it.
Take I for example.
Yeah.
Into music, and I happen to be called up by Achunomad. Now I'm just a classroom teacher, and he finds my music captivating, so he calls me up. And my salary is not yet 100, then I'm living life in the most hand-to-mouth level. Now he calls me up and gives me a document to sign. I'm excited. That's the first thing. Because I'm living Cameroon has made teaching mayor job to a fame kind of thing now.
Right.
So I'm quite excited. Reading that thing is not really going to be helpful to me because all I need is the thoughts. That paper is not really playing a lot of games for me. So I kind of sign you see, even CEO signs some of those their documents without reading them. The moment they give them, they just look for where they go and make that paper. So I sign.
Yeah.
Now a year, you've made me shine.
Yes.
Now I start receiving calls and fame and all of that, and my eye is always on the paper.
The money.
So I discovered that in that your contract, maybe I'm a 20% guy and you're 80, which is not a problem to me because $1 million means you're going to give me 200. I was receiving less than 100, and then we can have these gigs coming. And I'm a famous guy now. I enter into a place now, people shouting my name.
Right.
So everything is working fine. 2 years, the money steps up. Now, I find you a little bit cheating me.
How am I cheating you? Carry on.
I'm giving you the mentality that I have seen.
Okay.
You're making a fortune out of me now. Because you are not really putting a lot of money again. We are working with what has already passed, but I'm being called up for shows that people are willing to pay 5 million. And in that 5 million, that could have just entered my hands. You have to hand it to you for you to remove 20% and give me. And I have 10 of those a year.
But come on, you would have still been the
greediness that is talking about, the mindset. So we are not contented, and the deal cannot be changed until that 5 year passes. So the evil spirits now out there, they start calling me and telling me, guy,
that man, they exploit you.
You be the blind and blind before you sign that thing.
Back in flesh.
I know.
So they start telling you these things, and they tell you, if you keep, why this I'm in France? If you keep, you will make these shows normally. The money will enter
directly.
Yours. The devil has a way he plays on the minds of. So, whether the boss was really doing something not good because he could have still arranged the deal in a better way because the fruits are now in abundance.
He has to recoup. Maybe he has to recoup.
The whole thing just gets messed up. And can I blame the artist 100%?
Of course, because Nigeria, you know for how long Rema stayed at Marvin's, bro.
Yeah.
He kept on giving the money, Don Jazzy take until finally he buy this.
But do you really have a knowledge about the deal?
Bro, come on. No matter what the deal is, I've never seen a Nigerian artist that log ahead with the record.
Because the deal maybe might be very
sometimes
better.
it happens.
I mean,
No, it does, but it's not that alarming, as she's saying.
Yes.
It's not.
The way they do it, one of people should not fight. I mean, the rate at which Cameroonian artists drag their record, because now you have gotten the fame. You're more popular than your record label, right? Now all of a sudden is, if I don't get talent, if you can't sign me, that bad mom, that is that more.
Yeah, the thing is, most times the artists always fail to realize that before he reached at that level, there has been a lot of investment that was lost. You know, a lot of investment have gone in that. Even between that period, even the label even haven't recouped what they have invested. So when the money now start to come, like okay, at this point now, I think we can start doing recoupment. That's when now you see the artists start to feel like they're expecting, but you didn't actually check the money that has gone in.
They never do.
You know, sometimes they send you to some shows, they might just negotiate it on some certain amount. They feel like, okay, this one now, maybe we'll just take it back and reinvest. You know, most times the artists don't see that reinvestment that is coming in. They will demand for things, they will get it, but they'll just look at it that, okay, they are doing this. Just know that when you sign a contract, anything that the label is putting financially has to be recouped.
Of course.
You have to get that at the back of your mind.
I cannot 100% blame that's why I say I cannot 100% blame the artist, because
like 60.
I've heard a lot.
60-40.
Yes.
I've heard from
artists 60 because majority in Cameroon.
You know, because
Oba said a lot. Even Tilla with Godfather said a lot. Renewed said a lot. So when you look at it detailedly,
But have you not seen the after effect, the aftermath?
no, we don't worry about the aftermath. Look, there is evil roaming. We should be skeptical about a lot of
As
things.
the average Cameroon mindset, greediness and selfishness, entitledness.
Thank you.
So somebody like Oba says that my boss was not giving me what you people think he was giving me. All he did was reap, and made it look like
He made you before Mr. Leo, who knew Gomez Oba, aside from us from Boya. Let's be honest, this Francophone territory is like Kameni. Without Mr. Leo, Kameni would have been Kameni, and now she's still reaping. What are you talking about?
I'm not contradicting. That's where I'll judge you. That's where I'll judge you. That do you now think that Rema kissed Daniel when he was still and Tiwa Savage, these guys' deals were as toxic as the storylines are on deals from our own.
you know the thing is, you see, record deals are different.
Then my case is closed.
Record deals are different. You have different type of record deals.
Right.
You understand? Sometimes they might just sign you for an artist development plan.
Okay.
Right? They develop you for some couple of years, like 5 years. Then when they know that you are fully developed, that's you are market ready.
Yeah.
And that's actually what maybe Maven is doing. Because they take the artist to a development plan. They don't bring them yet in the market, but you'll be in the studio, you are recording. When they know that you are market ready, then they sign you another 5 years.
Okay.
You know, that 5 years now that they are signing you is to make sure that they are putting you out there.
Okay.
You know, because now you are market ready. But you have taken another 5 years to develop the artist.
Before you continue, how many Cameroon artists can sign a market ready 5 years? You say that they don't need money for this, so I don't need record. I don't record like 100 songs. They don't want to put me outside. They don't say age go catch me. How many Cameroon artists can sign 5 years?
If you look like most signing, right? Most signing.
You just said exactly what is happening.
Yes. Some artists are not actually market ready.
Most of the young
But
Cameroon.
based on how the ecosystem is, you realize they just sign you, then they're trying to put you test through one single and all those stuff. But there has to be an artist development plan. If they sign you for, let's say 5 years, right? They might use 2 years or 3 years to develop you so that you are properly market ready. That's why sometimes you see some people, they sign new artists, they just take them, they just release one single.
Let's
and
be
they push
honest,
it out.
Nigerians serve, you understand? Cameroonians do not serve. They believe in Oga, they'll work with your shop. How many Cameroonians? If you bring them for your shop for 7 years, when they do boy work, then later you sponsor, you open their own shop for the very Cameroon. For what is so? I don't fit. It's the same thing in the music industry.
We don't have that. We don't have that culture.
We don't have that culture. Cameroonians, what are you saying? Be honest now.
No, to be honest, we don't have that culture.
Nigerians, they serve. Nigerians, until now, Irasta Adoshi, I think it's some sort of a partnership, right? Wrong Nation and Marvin. They're still working hand in glove, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, in Cameroon, how many of you now? They know one time. If Cameroonians say they get him that 200 for the head.
You see the whole thing. You see the whole thing. The funniest thing is, most of these labels that you see, they are all independent labels. You understand? Most of them don't even have any affiliation with all these major labels.
Right.
But in Nigeria, they are independent labels, but most of them have affiliations with the major labels.
Right.
You see? So here is independent label that is not affiliated to any major, sign independent artists. So whether you leave the label, you will still be that independent artist. And most time when artists they leave the label, most time majority of them don't really understood how the business
when along through
works along in the industry. It's when they stand on their own now, they start to realize that,
how fucked up.
So this is how these people were doing things. Because you want to go out there, maybe your label have already built a certain cachet de relation that they are using it to push you, and look at that, it was just like easy to go. But now when you stand on your own, then you want to move. You go here, they tell you that, say, 1 million. You go here, they tell you that promotion, 500,000. Then now you start to see now the value what the label was doing.
Right.
Because you are leaving the label, you are not even yet financially stable to push your career.
That's it.
So when you leave now, you start to see the reality. Then after that, you start to look now, you know if you get me investor, you're already a bad rep.
I know.
Because if somebody is coming that they want to invest, your label was there pushing the thing financially. Now you are looking out for outside investors to come in. They will come with a double mind.
Of course.
Because they know that, I might put this money, I might not get it back, but you might end up messing me up at the end. So most investors, they'll always withdraw.
Right.
But you see, like, over there in Nigeria, you might leave the label that there's somebody who is already ready to invest. Immediately you are exiting the label.
Right.
And they just come and stand, okay, we take it from there. What you have learned from those people, let's just use that knowledge that you've learned from them with the team that you've already set up.
Right.
Let's work and I'll just put the money and things will be going. You see how things going smoothly.
Wow.
But most time when we leave labels here and you find the artists, none of their work is properly registered, none of their things is properly documented. They are just open, you know.
So in a nutshell, Nelson, you agree and agree that being
truth be told, there's always a story from the two sides.
In fact, Nelson is supporting an artist.
I've witnessed artists.
Because I've been an artist too.
Oh, they used to?
Well, I don't want to say it that way, but I've been an artist and the conditions are sometimes harsh.
Really? Which one was the harshest they gave you?
I was in music, Like, I was in music in 2012, 13, 14, before I entered film in 2014.
What was your artistic name?
Well, I was Nelly Passy, and it's still there even on.
Nelly Passy?
Yeah, it was a nice name.
What genre were you into?
Well, I really loved slow.
Oh, can we hear something?
Yeah.
Let's go.
And my days are gone.
He's now into movies.
I'm just saying that someone who has also worked with an artist. Understand? I've been an artist manager, do a lot of things. 10-12 Music, Ricky Maria was the one managing her.
Okay.
So those are the things that you witness with artists like firsthand. Disrespect, lack of understanding about how artists are supposed to behave because they don't have that proper artist development plan program. And sometimes the label hide them away from giving that information, like this is what is happening. They don't want them to wise in terms of back-end registration. Because if they have that knowledge, they'll know what is the money that is coming in and they might act a certain way. So it's not like open conversation with the artist. Someone want to eat, someone. Everybody has that double-minded.
Then that's the business,
I think when it comes to music, in a fair run, that's Don Jazzy's application that he's doing. He has to open up to his artists.
Okay.
It tells you from the ongoing that if you want to leave, feel free to tell me that you want to leave. Let me support you by leaving. It's not like we are having enmity.
Yeah, enmity.
Don't burn the bridge. That's why I see Tiwa can easily come back.
And do things.
Ricardo can easily come back. You understand? He's there. He hasn't left. He said, no, why am I going?
He's a shareholder now.
My problem is that, for example, my bro here, the story I heard, if you get into Marvin's record, you're given a house, a car, a lot of other things as an artist.
Okay.
So you are living life de la loca.
I am in Cameroon.
We have lazy artists in
of course.
this guy is calling him
Boy Spice.
No,
What kind of treatment will I want?
no, Boy Spice, a small guy.
Will I leave?
They get a structured industry and they give people for if I buy you motor, give you house, everything, how am I get my money back?
I'll sign 10
The
years.
crayon guy.
Crazy.
See, Crayon was lazy
Yeah.
because he had the comfort.
Yeah.
At one point, and Rema becomes someone that has already made it. I feel like what they want to do again, what the man already do. I'm not doing the help with the chop though.
Yeah.
You know, that's when he knew that he was lazy.
I get attitude problem too. I've heard he get anger issues.
Came out even one time got into depression because he was like,
Yeah, the
My
comparison.
brother.
So yeah, all you look now, you need to see the money where Rema they give Marvins. You need to see the hit song. Who's that girl? Who's that girl? What's popping? Come on, I make you that kind of hit song there. So man, ask for that kind of money for you now. I be uncle. If your uncle said be charge you, go work farm where you chop.
Compare my bro with what you've heard.
it's possible.
Give him his gradings. Let me challenge you
Okay.
with the flow of Nigerian artists.